In Czech Republic. Our main focus, my name is by the way Pavel Fischer. With the slitting rewinders and CI Flexo presses. And today I would like to show you what we're working on. What is the trend, where is the Flexo heading, and what is the market facing as well. Yeah? So first of all, I would like to play a very short video about the Soma, where we come from, to show some pictures, and then I will skip straight to the present.
Soma was born thanks to the willingness and great commitment of everyone at its inception. The desire to succeed is deep-rooted. We know what it is to develop, produce, and service valuable machines in the face of tough competition. And we also know that success would not be possible without hard work and sacrifices. We stand here for our customers, is to help them becoming market leaders. We carefully listen to our customers. Together with them, we meet their challenges. The results and achievements of our customers justify our efforts and spur us on. It is of no consequence how difficult and uncomfortable the way forward was or will be. We believe in a world where hard work pays off. We are Soma, and we are proud of it.
You can actually fight in the heart of Europe. You've seen the man, in the video, that's Mr. Werner, the owner and the mastermind of Soma. So we do nourish our customers, we do approach them on a familiar manner. For us, customers are more friends, part of a family, than just a number on a very long list. Yeah? So today I'm gonna introduce you a little bit about the Flexo and the cooperation with the digital technology. Everybody's talking about the digital, but is it really digital suitable for flexible packaging? It's getting there. It's getting there. We work in popular across the whole Asia, yeah. But review printing is maybe good for very long runs, 150,000 meters, maybe. Okay, but the trend nowadays, the jobs are getting shorter and shorter. So, and then of course it's not very cost effective. So that's where you start considering Flexo. Yeah, definitely Flexo has the advantages, the changeover times, only 30 minutes, for example, from surface to reverse print. You don't need the cylinders, you don't need plates. So all of these, come into consideration. But I would like to show you where it's really heading. The material is getting thinner and thinner. So the gravure press cannot handle, LDPE 15, 10 micron, which we can. No way you're gonna print it on either gravure press or spec type Flexo. No way. It's only CI Flexo can do it. But even the jobs are even getting shorter than 10,000 meters. The standard jobs we do this 15, 20, 100,000 meters. Yeah? Okay. So Flexo and or digital. We're talking about still flexible packaging, that's what it's all about. So, I have a job. Which technology to with the names, so every button has a different name, for example, and stuff like that, that's where the digital kicks in. Okay? And of course, if you really want to go digital and personalized, then you need to consider a few factors. It's the cost of ink, the source of ink, of course, the food compliancy, adhesion abrasion, the bond strength, which digital is fighting with still on the flexible packaging, BOP, PP, for example, the sealability, and the range of substrates you can use it on. Yeah? So, and mathematics mainly. Of course, you need the feelings, hard, but you need to be in the black numbers, ideally. Yeah? So it's about mathematics mainly. So I will show you about the costs as well. Okay, this is a Flexo. This is a chart and we're showing you, what will be the cost. I mean, the total operational cost. It's badly syllable as TOC. It's total operational cost in terms of the meters. On the bottom, you can see 100 meters. That's the point where you should consider anything above. It should be Flexo. Anything below should be digital, or ideally. So you don't need to say your customers, you know what, Flexo, that's like a gear type, for example, or older machinery, or if you go to Asia, for example, that's what we call like conventional Flexo, CI Flexo. Then you get improved efficiency Flexo, that's what we do as a Soma. Hybrid solutions, that's combined with the digital, and of course the digital press itself. Conventional Flexo, it's not cost effective if you're talking about really short runs. Yeah. Let's have a look at the improved efficiency Flexo. That's what we do. So if you have 3 basic plate mounters, they could be replaced with 2 semi-automatic, and of course you would need only 1 fully automated plate mounter to replace all 3. Yeah. So this is something to be considered. Secondly, it's all about time and money, and of course the press, you could waste 600 to 1.5 kilometer, 1500 meters to set it up, to get it in registering, impression and everything. With this technology we introduced in the past, but I'll show you today, we call it A-Run. It's fully an impression setting based on the data. So the data are transferred, and smart GPS from BST, so it's something similar, but we carry on these patents, and this is improved, and it's self-calibrating, it's more precise and faster. Right. Let's move on. Fixed palette, EGP printing, what it is, expanded gamut technology. Instead of using Pantone colors, you use CMYK, process colors, so you would use Pantone colors. With this technology, you don't need to use Pantone colors. All you do, you use 7 colors, fixed palette, which means you have CMYK, plus you have orange, violet and green. With these colors you can print 95%. Right, so you don't need to wash the colors, you don't need to change the Anilox rollers because you need only 1 set. No washing up, because if you don't wash up, then you save a lots of money on time, you save a lots of money on solvents, and everything else. It's much faster, everything. Yeah? So expanded gamut technology. So all you do, how you control the colors, by viscosity and by the plates. Yeah. So of course you need to control the whole process, from the pre-press through the plate production, the print inspection, the post-printing inspection, the delta E, the dot gain, the densities and everything, to get the printing process the high quality. We have the answers for all these steps. What I'm trying to emphasize here, that it all comes down to your budget. Yeah, we have all the whistles and bells, so we can equip the machine with everything, with inline spectrophotometers and automatic kitchenettes, whatever you can think of. Yeah, but it's like a spaceship. Yeah, you want to go to the space. Yeah, but you need this, you need that, or you say, oh Pavel, I want to go to space, but I just want to look out the window, enjoy it. So I can bring it down to your budget a little bit, but I'll definitely take you to space. Yeah. Right, this is something nice. Of course, you try to reuse the special inks, or thermosensitive, yeah, where you have a label for beer, and then if the beer is chilled, you actually can see the signature of the brewer. If it's not chilled and it's hot, you can't see anything. Yeah, thermosensitive inks, moisture-sensitive inks, for example. So you have a nappy for baby, okay, and then if it's wet, the parent can see that it's wet because there is a strip of this moisture-sensitive ink, and straight away the nappy is wet. Yeah, you don't need to touch it. Okay, moisture-sensitive inks. These inks are extremely expensive. Okay, we talk about thousands of euros here per kilo. Just imagine you have a job for labels, yeah, and you need just one signature here, one signature here, and one signature there, yeah, and you have a short job, yeah, 10,000, 5,000, 10,000 meters, for example, and for this particular job you need only half or 1 kilo of this ink, yeah, but in order to be able to print it, normally with standard Flexo you would need to buy at least 9 kilos of this ink to fill the bucket, fill the pipes, fill the pumps, fill the Dr. Blade chamber, fill the whole system, yeah? Then you print only this 1 kilo, then you finish the job, then you drain it back into your bucket, then you store the bucket, you know, in a warehouse, so you have lying there 8 kilos of ink, which you will not use for another 6 months. Then of course the ink will deteriorate and the quality goes down rapidly, so then eventually you will chuck it out anyway, yeah? And then of course you have a residue ink in the system. So you have to wash it, yeah? So you use a solvent and then you wash it from the system. So the residue of ink in the system could be still 1 to 2 liters, yeah? So again, you waste straight away when you wash it. 2 liters of this expensive ink goes to drain. Don't do it, yeah? This is the old way of doing it. What we invented, expensive ink you need for the particular job, yeah? It's part of the system. It has its own viscosimeter. You can still automatically wash it if you want to. Yeah, you control the viscosity and everything, but you use only this 1 liter. Yeah? How much money can you save? Yeah? I tell you, yeah, this device, for example, costs only 4,500 euros. Yeah? If you save per year 20 liters of ink, it's paid off. It's, you know, it's back. The money is back completely. Yeah? This is very important if you look at cost cutting in your production. Effectivity. And then of course, bouncing, that's all about every Flexo manufacturer, it's fighting with bouncing issues. For gravure printers, it's not a difficult job. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, 3-color job, you know, you set it up, you run it. But on a Flexo, it's very difficult because you got these large gaps between, yeah, printed in front of our visitors of Flexo conference we have done last year. By the way, we do every year Flexo conference. I will get to the point. Of course, I would like to invite you to a Flexo conference so you can gain really valuable information regarding like biodegradable materials, biodegradable inks, you know, and the whole actually chain of processes all around the world. There's plenty of plastics lying around. We need to do something about it. If we don't do, you know what is going to happen. I don't need to tell you. So definitely bouncing. So there was the improved efficiency Flexo. Yeah. So lots of money to be saved before you even start printing. The hybrid solution. What is it actually, the hybrid solution? That's when digital comes together with Flexo, when you combine it, and vice versa. So the variable image, and of course you can print still white solids, the primer, the varnish, you know, whatever you can think of. So you combine the personalization with all the benefits of Flexo. Okay, so what we have here, or you can go for inline hybrid, which I will explain in a minute. Then is the CI hybrid, that's the future. I will see that, but then you full hybrid with the CI, and then full hybrid. And there was in machinery was Soma Optima press, yeah, because of course the press has to perform well, has to make your money, but in the other hand, it has to look good, because your production is a showroom. So it's only 2 meters or 2.5 meters to this point. So you can handle it from the ground. You don't need any freaking staircase to going up and down with the printing sleeves. So again, you're not losing the valuable time by climbing up and down. You don't risk that your operator will fall down and injure himself. And mainly, you don't risk that he will drop the analog sleeve, which costs 4,000 euros each, yeah, and he will damage it, yeah. So that's one thing. Another one why we separated it. The operator, the printer, is in this area. The operator for handling is that new technologies are coming, yeah? Whether it's UV coating, electron beams coating, you know, cold seal application, whatever you can think of. You might say, oh, I don't need it now, but you don't know what's going to happen in 3-5 years time down the line. Yeah. So this concept, it gives you total peace of mind to have already have electron beams. You have the UV and the lacquering and varnishing, whatever it is. We have it already. Yeah. But you don't need it now. You might need it in the future. It gives you the peace of mind. Okay, I have this press, but I can put everything to add on in the future. Yeah, all the advantages. That's the same with the winding. Yeah, for example, to keep it low, the budget. Okay, you go for just basic unwind here. Yeah, because you have a big mother roll, but you need a smaller rolls on the rewind. Okay, so you go for flying splice here. Okay, but or you can have even basic here. And then again, in 3 years' time, you know, when the machine, you know, or the machine made some money, I'm happy. Okay, I might need a packaging with the personalization and everything. So this would be perfect. Yeah, you would have CI drum like a CI Flexo with digital heads on the CI drum. Would be nice, but unfortunately, digital cannot print upside down at the moment because of the gravity. It's impossible at the moment to print digital on flexible packaging, on BOPP or PET or whatever it is. Okay, because of the adhesion. We mentioned before the adhesion. Digital is fighting with adhesion. We already have the solution with adhesion, but it needs to be applied because it's water-based. Needs to be applied on the Flexo. So you apply the white, then you apply the primer. Okay, then you actually go out with the material from the machine, go into the digital unit where you have CMYK, because most of the jobs you are good enough with CMYK. So always when it's tech type, you always face, you know, with very thin stretchable materials, so always face the problem with the registration. Yeah, so this may be good for paper, yeah, and really not stretchable materials, but not for flexible packaging. But it is available now. So it's pretty much the combination. We took this part and implemented it into a CI Flexo press to really take advantage of all what I said. Right, so that's the overview. Food compliancy, very important when you're talking about packaging, food packaging especially. So at the moment, to give you an idea, the inks and the pre-coatings, I was talking about the primers, so there's the pre-coatings, are compliant according to the Swiss standards. Okay, the validations, they are in progress, you know, all the validations for flexible packaging for indirect food contact. So we get in there, it's a matter of months now, yeah, to finalize everything, get all the approvals, you know, and everything on the board, so we can show you the final results. So that's what we're really working on really hard right now. Okay.